and share my screen. I'm going to go ahead and put all of y'all on mute. And I'll take you off mute at the end. So let's share the screen and let's get this party started. All right, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This is the Team Beachbody Coach Opportunity call with me, Aubrey Warren. And first of all, I just want to see, Chrissy, I can see your face. Can you see my screen? Yeah, you can see my screen. Okay, great, great. So I'm just going to minimize y'all and move this off so it doesn't impede anyone's view. So we're going to start. I'll just introduce myself a little bit. I'm Aubrey Warren, and I'm the wife and mom of 2 little boys in elementary school. I'm a two-star Diamond Beachbody coach. So what that means is that I've actually raised a couple different leaders within the organization, and I'm a Success Club All-Star Legend, which means I have committed to helping at least 3 people a month for at least the past 24 months, but in September it will be 24? Will be 3 years or 4 years? I don't know. Anyway, I haven't missed a month of helping people, and I'm really, really proud of that. But I'm the CEO and founder of Team Butterfly Effect. So if you're confused as what is Team Butterfly Effect or what is that, so let me just take a second and just explain that real quick. So I don't know if you've ever heard the idea, when a butterfly flaps its wings on one side of the planet, a tsunami can happen on the other. So I'm a firm believer that one small action can cause a ripple effect that changes the world. So I help you, you help somebody else, that somebody else helps somebody else, and thus it continues. And so I'm a firm believer that this Beachbody opportunity, as I get well, I pay it forward, help somebody other get well and healthy, they pay it forward. This can really be a means to help change the world and cause a really positive butterfly effect for change in our country. I'm an experienced and registered yoga teacher, and I'm also an ordained minister with the Church of Spiritual Humanism. And if you're curious to know what that means, that is a different conversation in and of itself. So before Team Beachbody, let me give you just a little bit of history here. So first of all, Beachbody was created by our CEO, as you can see, in 1998. Carl Deichler and John Congdon came together in 1998. And basically, Carl Deichler was a film kid. He graduated from film school, and he had a personal trainer at the gym, and that trainer was Tony Horton. And he's like, you want to create a workout program together? I just got out of film school. Let's do something fun. And so thus the workout program Thin Thighs and Great Abs were created right there at the beginning. And really at first all Beachbody was an infomercial company. They created programs, and they actually created a technology that had message boards. You remember the old school message boards before Facebook and so on? They had message boards, and what they found is that the customers, a certain group of the customers, were actually already coaching other people through the programs via the message boards. And so they toyed around with the idea of taking their programs out of Walmart, because I remember being in college and seeing Yoga Booty Ballet on the shelves in Walmart because I wanted it. I remember that I wanted it. And it's a great program. I've done it now. But anyway, they decided to take their programs out of Walmart, and they kind of went to their customers who were already using the products and said, hey, y'all are already coaching people. We're thinking of taking these products out of Walmart. If we gave you the opportunity to share them with people instead and give you a commission, would you still be interested in coaching the people that you already are already? You'll just get paid for it. Absolutely, they did. And so thus, Team Beachbody was created. So Beachbody is the infomercial company where Team Beachbody is the network. So you can see since Team Beachbody's been created, a lot of products and a lot of programs have been established since then. So as you can see on here, there's a whole bunch of different workout programs. There's Shakeology, there's supplements, there's different nutritional things. So you can see the expansion that's happened. This is also a tiny bit outdated too, as you can see. This only goes up to 2014, this flow chart, but as you can see, the revenue has definitely gone up incrementally since we formed the network. And this is the cool part too, is coaches started at 40. Now we're at over 300,000 coaches. But don't be afraid. There's no worry about market saturation because 80% of the US population are overweight or obese. So that's a heck of a lot more than 300,000. We have several million people in our country overweight or obese. So there are plenty of people out there to help. Don't you worry about that. So what makes Team Beachbody unique? Because I don't know about y'all, but I have been approached by everybody and their dog wanting me to join their multi-level marketing company. And first, actually, let me take just a second and push pause and share, because I had someone in the group the other day mention something about not wanting to join a network marketing scam. So let me just share with you guys real quick what a network marketing scam even is. Because a lot of times when people say they don't want to join a network marketing scam, they don't know truly what a network marketing scam is. So first of all, every company on this planet, from the church to Sprint to Starbucks, they're all a pyramid. Every single company, whether it's the Pope at the top or I can't tell you the CEO of Starbucks at the top, but there's always somebody at the top, and then there's vice presidents, and then there's managers, and so on, and then there's, you know, the staff. And so every company is a pyramid. So let's make something a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is when the company actually makes more money off of membership signups than they actually sell in products. So Beachbody is very diligent with the Direct Sellers Association and the Better Business Bureau to always make sure that we are selling more product than we actually are selling in people and signups. And if you look at it too, you guys are going to see the numbers here in a little bit. It costs very little to sign up as a Beachbody coach, and a lot of those network marketing schemes cost thousands of dollars to get started. So you're going to see that that's the main difference, is a lot of those companies have a huge startup cost, and then they don't actually end up selling product to other people. It's just the people signing up and then using the product. So with Beachbody, I mean, via the infomercials, via our stores on Amazon, via our stores all over the internet, people have the opportunity to buy it, not just from coaches, but from other places too. And so we maintain that quality and standard. It's definitely not a network marketing scheme. So I hope that has made sense to you. So if you want to talk more about that, I'd be more than happy to explain that in greater detail. Okay, so what makes Team Beachbody unique? So there are so many different multi-level marketing companies out there, and most of them are like, I'm going to sell you a shake. Okay, I'm going to sell you a shake, that's fine. But when it comes to fitness and health and wellness, it's not just drinking a shake. It's not just eating clean. You've got to move your body too, right? So before, say I had some friends trying to get me to sell a different product a while back, and my feeling was, but then I'm just selling them a product. I like, fingers crossed, I hope you go to the gym. I hope you do something else on top of that. And this gives me a way to really help everybody with it all. So it's not just nutrition. So it's nutrition, it's fitness. But then see, we have this really cool business structure called a challenge group, where we then actually hold people accountable and give them the peer support throughout to make it through their program. Because I'll tell you what, if somebody buys a program off of beachbody.com or calls and buys Insanity off of the infomercial, statistics show that they have a 2% chance of finishing the program. I'm going to say that again. They have a 2% chance of finishing the program, and they have a 98% chance of if they have a coach. So the statistics dramatically increase of people actually getting results and finishing a program if they have that peer support. And then we reward people for holding people accountable and giving them that peer support by rewards. Well, what are rewards? Money. Okay, so our coaches get paid in commission. Also, anybody who just buys a workout program and completes the program and turns in the results are going to get a t-shirt. So everybody gets rewarded. So whether you're the the challenger who just wants to lose weight, you're going to earn a t-shirt at the end. If you are the coach, you're going to get paid for helping the people, which is really, really cool. And let me just kind of finalize this section by saying, with all the other multi-level marketing companies out there, like, I'm not going to down on any of them, but just like there's fingernail companies, there's bag companies, there's all sorts of those companies. And don't get me wrong, I love pretty jewelry, I love pretty nails, I love all those things, but none of them are going to save my life. None of them are going to make a difference in the quality of my health and well-being and my family's life if I have a pretty bag, or if I have a fancy if I have fancy nails. None of that's going to really make a difference in the quality of my life. But what I put into my body and how I move my body is definitely going to change my life forever. So why not monetize it? Why not monetize it? So Shakeology is our #1 continuity product. So what that means is that's how coaches make the most money, is because it's something that people are buying monthly. Because people can buy a fitness program and that could be the only program they buy. They could be completely fall in love with that program and they never want to do another program, which I don't recommend, but some people could be that way. So how Shakeology was actually formed, this is a fun story. Let me take a quick drink of water. And I apologize if you hear my dog barking in the backyard. I'm literally sitting next to my backyard in my house, and no one else is downstairs in my house except for me. So my husband's not hearing to go quiet the dog. So I apologize that. So, as I said, Carl Dackler was our CEO, and he had this infomercial company. And his wife, though, was a nutritionist, and her best friend is also a nutritionist, Darren O'Lean. And they were harassing him, like, dude, like, you have this health and fitness company, but you eat like a third grader. I mean, that's his joke, is that his favorite foods are chicken strips and pizza and burgers and fries and that sort of thing. And so you eat like a third grader. How can you, with integrity, tell people that they need to be following these meal plans and doing this when you don't like to eat a vegetable? He said, okay, I'm going to solve the problem. And he went to his wife and his wife's best friend, and he said, okay, I want you to create a shake that I can label and market with integrity, calling it the healthiest meal of the day. And so thus Shakeology was born. And so as you can see from this graphic right here, these are all the ingredients in Shakeology. So you can see this is a beautiful picture of all the ingredients. There's over 70 ingredients in Shakeology. It would be very difficult to duplicate on your own. There's several different superfoods in there. So if you're not familiar with the term superfoods are the terminology that they've coined that people use to help prevent cancer. They have and to fight cancer. They have several different properties that really help boost the immunities in the body and how the body works. So the interesting thing about it, because of all the different ingredients in there, Shakeology is going to do something different for you based on your body versus what it did for me and my body, based on what you need, because the majority of us are nutritionally deficient in something, even though we don't know it. It's just based on the way our bodies work. Now, just for example, like, I have not had any significant weight loss with Shakeology because I was already at my goal weight technically when I found Shakeology. However, I was still not completely on par with my nutrition, even though I thought I was. But I'm going to be completely real. So if TMI bothers you, I apologize. But if you're going to be on my team, that's something you need to get used to, because that's the way I roll. So I had IBS. So I was like a 2-a-week pooper. I never pooped, and not pooping is very, very toxic for the body. And so I would go back and forth between being constipated and then taking laxatives to flush myself out, or my body would just flush itself out because it's been so long since I've gone. So since I started drinking Shakeology, because of all the probiotics in there and all the digestive enzymes, I poop every morning at about 6 a.m., whether I want to be up at 6 a.m. or not. So like, I have a very clean working digestive tract now. What it also did for me specifically is I found Shakeology when my baby was 1. I had two little boys. They're now 9 and 6. So I've been drinking Shakeology every day for the past 5 years. And my baby was 1, and I had postpartum depression and no libido after having babies. And I really, really swear that the natural cocoa and the Shakeology and the chocolate Shakeology specifically helped me get out of my postpartum depression, because natural cocoa in its raw and its pure form is actually it's an antidepressant. And I believe that the maca root helped boost my libido. So maca was used by ancient indigenous tribes to give to their men before battle for stamina and virility. Yes, I'll say that in real terms. Before they went to rape and plunder, they gave the maca to their men to go rape and plunder, and it gave them the energy to do that. And so I really believe that the maca and Shakeology helped bring this mama's libido back for her man, you know. But that's what it did for me specifically. However, I will tell you that I have customers who come off of diabetes medication, who come off high cholesterol meds. We have people who have beat obesity with this. We also have people who, there's a girl on our team, guys, she's a breast cancer survivor, and she beat breast cancer with no chemo and no radiation. Now, I'm not saying that Shakeology cured her cancer. That is not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, throughout her all natural nutritional therapies for her cancer, Shakeology was one of the tools that she used to help maintain her energy through all of everything that she was going through. And Trisha, that's the girl specifically I'm speaking towards, she has taught us so much about nutrition, because she swears that this has been a big player in her anti-cancer regimen. So there are several different flavors of Shakeology. This is a little outdated. There's new flavors. There's one new flavor now. So you see, you have the black bag and you have the white bag. The black bags are whey formulas. So if you're fairly familiar with nutrition, whey is a derivative of dairy. So if it's in the black bag, it does have dairy in it. If it's in the white bag, it's vegan. So the protein in it is actually made out of brown rice protein. We do have one more whey flavor right now. We have cafe latte. So whether you want to do chocolate or cafe latte or vanilla or fruit flavor, or whether you're vegan or if you do dairy, we have a formula that will be great for you. Now, I do feel ethically, I do need to share this. If there's anybody on this call or anybody who listens to this recorded, if you have any shellfish allergies, this is produced in a facility that does also produce do shellfish. It's cleaned in between every processing, so they swear that it's clean and not contaminated. But if you do have a severe shellfish allergy, Shakeology may not be something for you. There's something for everyone with Beachbody. There's workout programs. If you want to do DVDs, there's DVDs. If you rather do digital, we have Beachbody On Demand now, which is freaking amazing. It's like Netflix for fitness. It's so cool. We're coming out with new programs on there all the time. I'm doing our brand new yoga program. We even have a cooking show on there. So if you want to learn how to eat healthy, there's a cooking show on our digital access. We have workout equipment. We have other supplements. And we also have different detoxes and weight loss tools that aren't just the fitness. But I will have to say, some of the weight loss tools have changed my life. The 21-day reset, which is our 21-day vegan detox, changed my life completely. Really taught me how to eat clean and eat unprocessed foods, and how to cook from scratch everything. And that's a program that changed my life. And if you ever want to really get a clean break from old habits, that's a great way to go. So we have proven results. That's one beautiful thing. And we have peer support. These are pictures of people on the team. Love it. So what is a coach? A coach doesn't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert, because Beachbody already hires the fitness and nutrition experts to build the programs that come beautifully packaged that we just align people with. A coach doesn't have to already be at their fitness and nutrition goals, because guess what? People like watching your story. People love hearing your story. And there's going to be somebody out there who you know a little bit more than that person. And those are going to be the people that you help. You don't have to be an experienced salesperson. Please, God, no. People don't want to be sold to. People want to be helped. We are in, our CEO likes to say, we're in the multi-level helping people business, because that's what we do. We talk to people, we figure out what their goals are, we help align them with the tools to help them reach their goals, and then we hold them accountable. That's it. You don't have to be the expert. You just have to be willing to be a friend and a cheerleader. A coach should be, though, sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals, committed to being proof the product works. So you need to be willing to drink Shakeology. You need to be willing to do your workouts, because it's the idea that you become a walking billboard. Okay. And you also should be improving and developing yourself. So you don't need to be the coach you want to be today, but you need to be willing to develop yourself into that person, which means doing personal development or watching videos or things to make you a better human. So benefits of being a coach. The benefits are is you can really set your own work hours. You can focus on part-time or full-time. You can build online or in person. You can share your passion and attract people. So, just to share with you, I started working this business at 30 minutes a day when my babies were sleeping. Literally, when my baby turned 1, my oldest was 3.5, I believe. Yeah, 3.5. And the oldest was, during nap time, I worked for 30 minutes. Then the other 30 minutes, I had to go clean toilets and do the other mom things that you do, right? So I did that for 30 minutes every day for the first year or so. And I just did it because it was just a hobby for me. It was something that I did for fun to try to help my family financially. And it was just, I wasn't needing the money. However, there did become a point in time in which my family did need me to produce more. And so what I did is I upped my time from 30 minutes to an hour. Then I upped it from an hour to a little bit more than an hour, because I had the time. I wasn't going into a day job. But just know, the more you put into this business, the more you're going to get out of it. So if you want to treat it like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. If you want to treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. So rewards. So right as soon as you become a coach, you get a website and you can make commission right away. Once you get into a point in your business where you're wanting to grow a team and you're wanting to pay it forward and teach other people to help others, then you make bonuses off of what everybody else under you does as well. The majority of our rewards are trips. As far as our big bonuses for the year are trips. So if you look at the bottom of this page, you'll see a picture with the ocean, and that was a picture from our Cancun trip last year. Since I became a coach in 2000 and, I'm forgetting the year now at this point, it was 5 years ago, taken my family to Cancun 3 times. We've gone to Cancun 3 times. We've been to Disney World, we've been to Atlantis and the Bahamas, and we're going to the Dominican Republic this next year. Been to Tennessee twice, been to LA twice, been to Las Vegas twice. So the majority of all of our rewards are trips. And I have to admit, I grew up in a home in which we traveled a lot. And when I became a stay-at-home mom, I never thought that was going to be something I would be able to afford or give to my children. And that's actually one of my biggest driving forces in this, is the lifestyle. I truly believe that travel is one of the few things you can spend money on and still get richer. And so I work my butt off every year to help at least 3 people every month. Because if I help at least 3 people every month all year, I know I'm going to get a paid vacation for my family. And next year it's the Dominican Republic. And you better believe I'm earning that trip. I hope you go there with me. Okay, and also rewards are learning and personal development. So I don't know if you've ever heard of the book You Are a Badass. It's a super good book, but over the summer, I earned a reward phone call with the author of that book. So we're always being rewarded in some manner. Outstanding support. We have so many great tools, guys. There's social media training, there's communication via our corporate contacts. There's trainings and tools in your back office. There's just outstanding support. So what are you going to expect from our team, from Team Butterfly Effect? You'll get a new coach training. We do have weekly team calls where I share some information with the team. We have monthly team challenges. We have a team building events, and I don't have on here now too, we also have a monthly marketing plan where I help you know what we're supposed to be working towards and when, so we can all do it together as a team, so you're not wondering, what am I supposed to be doing at this point in the month? We have leadership training, a Facebook team page, and recognition and accountability. So what are the options? So if you're really thinking you're wanting to get involved, we have a couple different options. You can get started as a coach. So if you're wanting to get started as a coach, you're ready to join the team and help others to achieve their goals, health and fitness goals. Or maybe you just want to join as a customer because you're ready to join a challenge group to achieve your own health and fitness goals. Either one's fine. And I'm going to share with you guys, as you're going to see, the best financial decision, I think, it's the same price, whether you want to be a coach or a customer. So if you want to join as a coach, I truly believe the best value is a challenge pack. So you can see there's other options, Shakeology or the fitness program. But if you look down at number 2 and 3, to sign up as a coach, you see the $39.95 coach enrollment fee. I think that's foolish to pay. Let me tell you why. Because say if you buy Shakeology and pay the coach fee. So your Shakeology by itself, your Shakeology at coach price is going to be $100. Your coach enrollment fee is $39.95. So at that point, you sign up as a coach and you get a bag of Shakeology for $140, and that's it. Or you can pay the $39.95 coach enrollment fee and then just buy a fitness program, which normally our programs are, depending on the one you get, is somewhere around $60. So for around 90 bucks, you could just get a fitness program and get signed up as a coach, which you haven't gotten Shakeology. And Shakeology is the main product that's going to end up making you money along the road. So you want to make that investment. So it's either like right around $90 for just the fitness program to get signed up, around 140 bucks for Shakeology to get signed up, or our best value challenge pack right now, guys, is 140 bucks. So for 140 bucks, you can get a bag of Shakeology, you can get a fitness program, you get a month's free of Beachbody On Demand if you choose to not do the club membership package that comes with Beachbody On Demand, and you get your coach sign-up fee waived, so you don't have to pay that $39.95. So I think it's highly, 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 highly foolish to go with option 2, because you could go with option 1, pay the same amount of money and get a baggage and get a workout program for it on top of that. So sign up is about $140 plus tax, depending on if you're in Canada or in the US, because it is a little bit more in Canada. So every coach pays an ongoing business service fee that is $15.95. So what that covers is your media and promotion, brand awareness. So basically, guys, here's the deal. Beachbody pays for all of our products to be shipped. They pay for the maintenance of our website, all of it. So I don't know if you are familiar with business models like with Mary Kay or Cincy. All of those are multi-level marketing companies, but a lot of them, people are required to carry product. I know my girlfriend, who's a Pure Romance distributor, she has to keep inventory on stock to be able to keep her account going, and we don't have to do any of that. Okay, I am so happy to pay $15.95 a month, so I don't have to worry about shipping anything. So I don't have to worry if something didn't come in the box. I don't have to worry about that. I mean, as far as customer service is concerned, Beachbody has all that covered. You just have to be that peer support to help them finish the program. So if anything isn't right with their program, their package, their order, or anything, you just direct them to Coach Relations and they take care of all of that for you. So as you join as a customer, so you can buy a challenge pack for $140. It's the same price, whether you're a coach or a customer. It doesn't matter. Or if you just want to get started on Shakeology, that's okay too. Or a fitness program only, that's all right too. So in the next 24 hours, the person who invited you, which is me, or if you or somebody else on my team invited you, will ask you, what did you like most about the presentation? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? Or which option appeals to you, coach or customer? And I want you to think about, what can becoming a coach do for me? Who can I help? What are my goals and dreams? Think about those things. And actually, before we get to questions, I'm going to show you some pictures and just share with you guys just a little story here at the end. These are the pictures of my team. And I really, really love seeing these pictures because these are people who change lives. And at our Beachbody event last year, or a couple years ago, our national convention in Las Vegas, there was a speaker, our keynote speaker, who was talking about epidemics. And he was saying that in every major epidemic, there's a front line. So say, for example, in 9/11, there was a front line. In every major anything, tragedy, there's a front line of the cops and the firemen, everybody there to help. But the part that's really sad is in the epidemic of obesity within our country, there's no front line. Because, unfortunately, the FDA and all of our different fat cats in the US make a ton of money by people being sick. So there's a whole lot more, healthcare is a whole lot more lucrative than wellness care, okay? From fixing people instead of prevention. And so this dude who's giving the speech actually compared Beachbody coaches to the front line in the obesity epidemic, because we're the ones who are going out there, extending our hands to people, asking them to join our challenge groups, encouraging them to get fit and healthy, encouraging them to make those changes in their lives. And so we are the ones who are going out there. And ever since then, it totally shifted the way I felt about this business. And I truly believe that this is an opportunity to really change the world one family at a time. And right now, I'm looking for people with huge hearts who want to not only be their best self, they're not already, transform themselves into their best self, and then pay it forward. So hopefully, by the time our children are adults, the butterfly effect will have spread enough across our great country that we're not worried about our grandchildren dying before us because of obesity like they're worried about now. They're saying that now that the younger generation is not going to outlive the older generation because of the obesity epidemics. So I'm looking for help. And if you're curious, you're interested, you want to be a part of it, we need to become friends. We need to talk. So I'm so happy that you're here. So I'm going to take everybody off mute. And does anybody have any questions? Dana or Taylor, do you guys have any questions that haven't answered yet, that you're burning?
No, not really. Just considering.
Okay. Well, FYI, I'll have this posted in the group either tonight or tomorrow morning if you need to rewatch. And I will be going live in our Facebook group tomorrow night, answering any questions. If you come up with any questions that you're ready to be answered between now and then, I will be available to do that tomorrow night at the same time, so at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow evening. And if no one has any questions, I'll still show up and I'll talk about the technicalities of the day in the life of what I do on a daily as a coach, and what I actually do and how I help people, how I get customers, how I get clients, and so on. I'll share that tomorrow night if you guys don't have any burning questions that you need answered between now and then. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Chrissy, I'm going to hang up from this so this can start to render so I can get it up on the page later. So I'm going to call you back from my phone, okay? You and I have a talk. Okay, bye.
Bye.